And we're back with some more Rimworld. And here on the Rim today, we're going to try and get in, well, we're going to try and finish planting all this crop of rice, get it in and just make ourselves a buttload of pemmican so that we can get out of here. What time is it? It's August. Yeah, we need to get this done really quickly. That's the reason we're using rice instead of potatoes. We're going to imagine we're an Asian tribe, maybe? I don't know. We'll go with something like that. Anyway, another thing we want to do is, we actually have an awful lot of steel here. I think I'd like to make a whole bunch of traps, especially because we could get attacked at any moment. In fact, normally you're supposed to get attacked by a single person at some point, but we haven't, you know, like a single tribal shows up or something, a naked guy with a club. That hasn't happened to us yet, which has me suspicious. But I'm thinking that might be because we opened the tomb and now the game doesn't know what to do. So what we'll do is we'll queue up a few of these spike traps. Worst case scenario, we can take them with us when we go. And that should hopefully help with any assaults that are coming our way. We do have this on a little bit high difficulty. While we're at it, we should also take care of this quest. Now there was a lot of good suggestions on who we should hand this over to, but I think the main concern is I've been doing some testing in the background on honor and promotions for people, and if we're going to play tribal and nomadic, well, we can't have throne rooms, which means if we give anyone and start leveling them up to the knight, or necessary to actually trade with the Empire, they'll have at least a minus 20 moodlet debuff from not having a throne room and not having a bedroom, because we're not going to be able to give them those on the road. So I think the plan is we're just going to get everyone to level 1. We'll use it to get them their first level in sidecasting, and then we can just worship at a tree, which is over here somewhere. Well, probably not on this map. We've got to do some other stuff. But at some point we'll start worshipping at a tree. It just means we'll have skipped the first level, saving us 18 anima grass for each one of them. So I'm thinking we just get everyone one level of yeoman, or the base level. So yeah, first up we'll accept the quest. We'll give it straight to Thumb because are they hypersensitive? I believe they're hypersensitive. Yeah, they're psychically sensitive. That means they'll get an extra bonus from it. So we'll accept that for Thumb. At some point, they'll join us. Yeah, then we'll have a... Oh god, they're going to be miles away. When they show up, a cat will become chasing after them. We'll kill the cat, and that will be our first mission done. The man-hunting cats have showed up. We'll give them a bit of a warm welcome with this crowd. This is the Royal that's also showed up to help us. You know what? We'll have them do a little bit of a stun here. Wow. Our guys are terrible. They can't shoot worth a damn. You know what? We'll do another stun. Come on, guys. It's point blank range, and it's a cat. We'll let him back to work. We've got plenty of rice going down. We've got some construction and deconstruction going on over here, and Thumb is producing us our first statue to maybe make this place just a little bit better than somewhat impressive. We've got about 18 hours before the shuttle leaves. Well, 17. We're going to use Usilo, whatever, for all of their construction ability while they're here. We might as well squeeze as much resources out of them as we can. Oh, as well as that, I want to use this tech print. You know what? The moment you're finished with that, I think we can use it. No, you need a research bench. We need to actually build a research bench before we can use that tech print. One thing that was brought up was these tech prints won't actually allow us to research anything. That's true. However, we're not looking at that. There's a tech-proof sub-persona core. They allow you to immediately knock out one piece of tech, whatever you're researching. So what we'll sort of do is we'll put together a research bench. Our first statue is complete. It's going to take our room from, 73 impressiveness to 86, 84. Ooh, somewhat impressive. Damn it, we need just a little tad more. Unfortunately, I don't think we have enough space. Ooh, that steely might want to go. What is that made out of, actually? We might want to deconstruct that sandstone. Yeah, we can deconstruct that. We don't need that there. We're also going to put together a little research table over there. Now that we have a research table, we can apply that tech print. What was it again? Neural computation. It won't research it for us. It just... where is it? It's down here at the very end. It just gives us access to researching it over here. Before you get that, you can't actually research it at all. We're still going to have to get tech-proof sub-persona cores. They're very rare and hard to find, which is going to make researching very, very difficult. What are you doing, relaxing? You don't get to relax. You're our guest. All right, we've sent our guest home. They did enough work. It's fine. You can go now. Quest available, the Yeoman Ceremony. That one, actually, how long do we have? 10 days? I think we'll wait for a minute. I think the moment you hit accept, they drop in. It'd be nice to keep them around in case something nasty happens while we're waiting. We've actually got a little bit of our first rice in. Hopefully they can start using that to tame the wildlife around here. What are we looking at? Oh, wow. There's a lot of things we can tame here. The bisons, I believe. You can actually check. Carry capacity. Yes, they can be used to carry stuff around for us. That would be wonderful. Alpacas are amazing because they have the lowest... They're easy to tame. They can't actually bite back. They would actually be perfect the bison would be nice, though that risk, we need to send everyone over with guns to make sure they didn't turn on us. We'll stick with the alpacas for now, and we'll go for the bison if they're still around when we're finished with the alpacas. Our second statue is complete. It's out of sandstone. It's also normal, unfortunately. The artwork is about our husky that died in the unfortunate incident at the start where we opened the tomb and I didn't have my animals in a safe zone. Yeah, par for the course pretty much for me. This one is just about playing chess. I don't know, we don't even have a chess table. Don't even think we can do chess tables. We'd have to buy them. We don't have the technology for it because we're tribal. We've only got the wooden game of Ur. Anyway, at the moment, yeah, that rice field is pretty much complete, and I think we're about ready to start harvesting the world of animals. You know what? Let's start that about now. Let's see how the wildlife is doing. You know what? I think a bunch of this can go. We'll start off with all the deer, and then we'll work our way back to some of the more expensive ones. If it starts raining, we'll definitely get the boomalopes in. Actually, what are we looking like on quests? Yeah, we've got the yeoman title, which we can bestow upon Thumb at any point. We're going to hold off, though. I want to wait until until something dangerous shows up that we can throw at them. Another productive day. We've got a bunch of rice in. We've made some more pemmican. What are we up to? Only 192. Maybe not that productive. We pulled in a bunch of deer. It's all great. I'm just wondering, where's Randy? It's like, Randy, anything going on here? As well as that, our room is now up to, what is it? Somewhat impressive. This means everyone gets a little bit of a bonus for sleeping here. We no longer get the barracks debuff, or that should go away. Oh no, impressive barracks doesn't actually quite go away. Place got slightly dirty. You know what, I'm probably going to need a third statue to achieve that. But next place, we'll once Thumb develops their skills a lot more at making art and we get a few impressive ones, this should be a lot easier to obtain. Bit of a downside, Pinky just went on a food binge. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, they're our only good cook. We have one other cook, but they only have a cooking skill of 3. We can't really let them loose in there. Thankfully, we've got enough meals good to go, and we've got some pemmican, so it's not like we don't have stuff to fall back on. It's just kind of frustrating. They're going to eat a bunch of our food now. Pinky the piggy. To help slow Piggy down, we've basically walled in our simple meals. They're going to end up chewing down on some pemmican, but they don't seem to eat as much pemmican as they do. Like, if they chow into the simple meals, they basically take the entire meal and chew it down. But the pemmican, they only seem to eat a small amount. So as long as we keep it walled in there, that should mean... Let's see here. They went to 30... Oh my god, how much pemmican did you just take there? After all of our taming attempts, it's actually going quite well. We've managed to pick up 3 alpacas, a self-tamed bison. That hare needs to go. And we started with the 2 wargs. So we've actually got 4 pack animals out of this so far, though one of them is a self-tame. Wildlife-wise, we've got another 5 alpacas queued up to be tamed, and we've got plenty of rice to do the taming with. After a long day of killing muffalo, we're ready to produce even more pemmican. We've got 418, but hopefully we can top about 600 or 700 tomorrow. We're going to have Pinky working on it just flat out all day. They don't even butcher the meat. All the meat butchering is done by, where is it? Yes, by Ring here. Ring does all the butchering. They're our second best cook, and eventually we hope to get them up to level 8 so they can help out with this, because when we stop occasionally, it would be nice if we had 2 cooks just to fly through this a lot faster. Today was a good day. We're up to 800 pemmican. We still have a couple of muffalos left in the fridge. We'll slice them up tomorrow. That'll be a whole bunch more pemmican. I think after that we're probably going to leave. I've stopped the replanting of the rice. I think we've got enough of this stuff. How much have we got left there? Yeah, 498 rice. I think we're good enough to leave shortly. In fact, we might want to start cleaning out those bison next. I don't like tucking into them. They have a very high chance to seek revenge, so I think we'll get everyone together to do that. Or maybe we'll just start a little bit of a fire. I mean, we're going to be leaving shortly. We might as well burn down what's left. Well, I learned something new today. Turns out the crafting spot, you can smash up mechs. So you know what? Let's do that forever. We can smash up the mechanoid corpses that have been lying around the place. I normally just left them there, but it turns out a little bit of metal can't hurt. We can turn that into more traps. More traps that we can take with us to deal with the next mechanoid cluster we're probably going to dig into. Pemmican-wise, it's actually been a great day. We're up to 1,300 pemmican. And we've another big herd of muffalo showed up, so they've actually been added to our... Well, okay, it's not really a fridge, but they've been added to our storage. We will probably have to go around and take up all of that rice, but once we haul that all away, that should give us more than enough pemmican to have a nice, comfortable life after this. I think we're going to be leaving shortly, so we might as well accept that quest. Where is it? Yeah, this Silent Yeoman title. And where did they land? Oh, wow, okay, that was quick. Once they're ready, we'll get Thumb in to accept. Where's the bestower waiting? Alright, the bestower hangs around. We send our person over, go to bestowing ceremony. Let's actually check their gear. Yeah, they've got 2 silent neuroformers on them. So what you can do is you can literally ambush them and take 2 instead of the one they're going to give you. Of course, that will make them aggressive towards you. I've never really seen what happens if it's an outside ceremony. Done. Thumb is now a yeoman. Where is it? This doesn't actually require them to do anything. It doesn't actually improve their anything. They don't need anything. So, yeah, I think we're good with that. We'll leave them as a yeoman. We'll get everyone up to yeoman eventually. And what do they get as a special ability? Oh, wow. Everyone's comfort levels is way too low. I suppose their sleeping bags are not exactly excellent. What's the comfort level on these? 0.68. Yeah, that's about as good as it's going to get. And because they're spending most of their days out in the field or hunting animals really far away, it's not helping. I think it's time. Yeah, I think it's time we left. We can sort that out on the road. 1,750 pemmican. Okay, tomorrow we'll finish off the last of the meat and then we'll get out of here. You know, I really did want to leave, but then we found some mega slots and then there was some a bear. Then some rare thrumbos have just shown up. There's a couple of thrumbos that have arrived on site and I think they would be very good. Like a couple of thrumbo horns would be very nice for backup melee weapons. So, also they'd be good for meat and a few other things, but we'll see. If they spread out far enough that we can take them on one at a time, we definitely will. Otherwise, we might not want to risk it. Two of them together with the weaponry, with the armor we have, just might not be good enough. We'll see what happens. So I may have decided it was a good idea to attack them. One of them only has triggered so far. That's fine. Now we just got to spread everyone out and make sure no one gets too close. Yeah, that's right. Your little pop cannon's going to make a dent in that thing's armor. Run. No. I said run. Ooh. Ooh. That's good. Keep running, keep running. Don't let it catch up with you. Oh, middle. What are you doing? Get that shotgun on it. That shotgun will do some serious damage. Pinky can run back a bit. Oh, nice. Alright, everyone. I want you to go finish off that thrumbo. I think we'll go down and grab the second one now. That's going to be a lot of meat for the fridge. What are you doing? How long does that take for you to kill? We'll go grab the second one as well. This is going to be excellent. Having added the thrumbos to our collection, we've already chopped one up for their thrumbo horn. We've got a trader passing through. Ring is our best negotiator. They got a trading skill of social of 7, which is actually pretty awesome. So we'll send them up to trade with the bulk goods trader. I've checked here already, and the only thing I'm really interested in are, was it psychic foil helmet, L-Tex helmet we don't need yet, and a steel flak helmet. They don't have any body armor though, which I would really like. Also, I should really point out a few things. You know what? Let's point it out this way. It's simpler. When it comes to research, we're going to have to make some really hard choices, especially because we can only get it if we get a tech-proof sub-persona core, which is going to be very rare. So we have a choice between, say, complex clothing, which would allow us to build dusters, because we can't make dusters, and we won't be able to until we research it. But if we want to, say, build flak armor, we would have to get machines, which requires us to get smithing, electricity, machinery, and then flak, which means it's 4 of them just to get to there. Actually, not just 4. I think we also have to get plate armor, do we? Oh, God. That's going to be really interesting. Wonderful. So it's going to be miles away before we can build anything reasonable, which means we've got to buy everything or quest for it. So which do we want to do first? Complex furniture would be nice. Then we could build actually some tables and chairs. In fact, we can't even accept the royal quest or some of the later royal things until we've got complex furniture. To get the royal stuff as well, we're going to want an aesthetic. Now, one of the rules of the playthrough is we can only accept tribals. Well, not tribals, just people who have the nature focus. People who have the nature focus can, well, worship at trees to recharge their bar. That way we can do an awful lot of tribal wizardry stuff. Looking through this here, nothing's really, well, consuming me. The steel flak helmet we'll probably get because we're going to have to get helmets for everyone eventually. At the same time, we do have 3 males and 2 females in the colony, so 3 psychic foil helmets would be nice, but realistically we can run. That's pretty much our main defensive strategy. At the moment is to run if we get outnumbered. Let's sell some junk and we can afford the flak helmet. It's really amazing how many animals you end up killing when you're playing this way. Anyway, that gets us a nice helmet. We'll take the helmet with us, thank you very much. And once we've cut up this last thrombo for its fur, we can finally get on the way. How much pemmican do we have? Oh wow, maybe that got a little bit out of control. Just a teeny bit, little bit of a minor inconvenience here. Pinky and Ring have become lovers. This is kind of annoying because we can't really make them sleep together on the road. So I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. We may just have to eat the negative, which I'd really rather not. You know what, we'll make them a double bed and maybe they'll automatically assign to it when they're on the road. We're basically packing up now anyway. To do the packing up, we're only sending 1 colonist out. They can basically load up most of the stuff and take it with them. You know what? We're going to have to... Oh, Index is still sleeping. Yeah, they got into a social fight with one of our people. Kind of annoying. Also, one of our people, they got in a fight with Pinky, and Pinky also picked up gutworms afterwards because Pinky's just having a bad day and they're our cook. And Randy wants to make sure our cook has a really bad day. Now, we will uninstall all of these. That will allow us to bring those with us because they could not go with the first caravan. First caravan should be getting on its way to head off. Damn, we still have a few things behind. We're going to have to grab up all those traps, though they were not included in the packing up routine. That's just they weren't in the storage area, so I kind of missed out on them. And that is that. We did leave behind, unfortunately, the wooden hoopstone ring and the game of Ur, but yeah, you forget some things. Pinky, why are you unhappy? Oh, gutworms. Yeah, they're not great. We did get a 10 quality of 111% using Glitterworld medicine, which was great. We might actually put them on Glitterworld medicine for now. We've got about 4 more pieces of that, and getting them over gutworms really quick would be nice. Just please do not have a mental break before you get off the map. Please, please, please. We can now merge our caravans now that they're together, and it's time to get out of here. Reason being, it's the 3rd of September. Yeah, it's into fall. And if we check out these terrain tiles, it's only a half-year growing period. We need to get out of here and start heading down. That means that eventually our animals won't be able to get any foraging. We need to work our way down probably to around here somewhere. It's got better foraging potential. There was a quest to rescue someone. It wasn't a villager, so I didn't care. The only people we're hiring are people who've got the natural meditation trait. Now, we want to go down there at the same time. Had to do a quick go in and change all the food preferences so they're allowed to eat berries and such like. Forage per day. Yeah, days of food only 5.6. That seems a little low considering the sheer quantity we've got on board. Where's all our pemmican? We should have an absolute mountain of this stuff carrying on. So yeah, 3,464 pemmican. Plus they're foraging 64.9 berries per day, though I'm not sure how good the forage is right now. You know what? Don't care. We're going to run down here and we're going to sort ourselves out. Okay, now the slight dangerous bit before we go on. We're going to get our village and we are going to abandon it. Boom. Okay. Now the game should act a bit differently now that we've done that. We should end up with... wow, there comes the dawn. We should end up with quests that only appear on the quest map. Which, yeah, I can live with that. An alpaca is pregnant? How? Animals can't get pregnant on the move. They must have gotten pregnant before we took off. That's a pity. That's going to slow us down. Oh, well, that seems to be a problem. I've never tried caravanning with wargs before. It seems they die of malnutrition. They can't eat the pemmican. That is unfortunate. That means the other one's going to die in a minute as well. Awkward. Awkward. Well, nothing we can do. We'll just have to go in here and visit Ronan and... hopefully we can get ourselves some good trading on. Unfortunately, these Muppets don't have any decent armour. All they've got is some guns, which we're going to take, a couple of helmets, which we're going to take, one skill trainer for crafting, which we will take, and some beef. We're going to take 200 pieces of beef so we can at least feed our remaining warg so that someone doesn't have a mental breakdown. Well, maybe they will anyway. Alright, with all of that done, it's time to get out of here. I'm thinking, yeah, we're going to start heading this direction. But we're going to have to stop along the way and start just, well, stopping to kill some animals to get more food for our warg. Otherwise, our warg is going to have a mental breakdown. Alright, so next stop, hopefully not mental breakdownsville. A couple of people are having sad wanders right now. Reason being, it's cold and they can't get any recreation. That's one of the problems of this is there's no way to get recreation on the road. I've tried. The only recreation they can get is minor and, social and non-social. That's it. Also, the further north we get, or the further south we get, hopefully the warmer it gets. I'm thinking, yeah, we're just about into a nice warm terrain down here, which hopefully should prevent us from getting too bad. You know what, let's head down here, settle down in somewhere, and get ourselves our recreation back up and running. We can scavenge some meat from the surrounding area, maybe clear out something. You know what, let's stop here. Here seems like a perfect spot. What we have done here is we've just split the caravan so there's only Thumb. Thumb can now settle down. Alright. Since Thumb's on his own, if you try and just settle the whole caravan, it'll dump all their stuff on the ground and it goes everywhere, which is a complete mess. We don't want to do that. What we want to do is have Thumb go in, he settles it down, he dumps nothing on the ground because he's not carrying everything, and then the other 4 walk in off the edge of the map and we can drop everything out of the animals wherever we want. Let's have a quick look around and see what this map has for us. Well, it looks like we've got another ancient danger to deal with. We're going to get Thumb to immediately chop down a tree and give us down a hoopstone ring so we have something to work with. And the rest of the tribe, they are going to enter. And since they're right on top of it, that should mean this should pop up somewhere. Where is it? Nope. Over the wrong corner. Down here. Here we are. Now we'll bring everyone over to join in on this. We'll just build on a little attachment to this place, and then tomorrow we're going to crack it open. We have moved into the area, claimed it as our own, so to speak, but what we've done is we've lined up a whole bunch of spike traps. Now people are not very happy. As you can see, moods are pretty low, so we're going to activate a suit pulsar. That should get everyone happier, and now we're going to go chop down this wall. Once we deconstruct this wall, we're going to try and drag them all the way around these traps. If that fails, well, okay, that could be a problem. First things first, though, we're going to uninstall all of those. We don't want any of those getting shot up if this fails. Right now, we've set everyone to do as much recreation as they can possibly squeeze in. We want to make sure they're as happy as possible for this upcoming, because they're probably going to get injured. But that seems to be working. They're all just about pulling above the... Whoa! Should have been paying more attention. You need to run immediately. No, 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 no. Don't do stupid. That's perfect. That's perfect. Run. Run around the corner. And keep running. And why are none of them going through the traps? There we go. That was it. Only two. We over-prepared. We over-prepared a little. What do we got? Tech print cataphract armor. That's fine. Psychic animal pulsar and psychic suit pulsar. We'll take the lot. Now let's open up these caskets and see what's in here. We might want to... Actually, I don't even think we want to stay here for a while. We might stay the night, make sure our recreation stays up, so let's just take this over. Actually, first order of business is to open up those caskets. Yep, there's people in those caskets, alright. 4 eyes. Let's see what your gear is. Ooh, hyperweave button-down shirt, LMG, flak jacket, flak pants, go juice. Yeah, you are loaded to the gills. What have you got? Oh, just let me revel in this for a minute. Well, plan, very simple. We're going to put a door on it. We're going to door this in, and then hopefully they don't stumble into some traps. If we can get a door on there, then we have the possibility of turning this into a prison. Then we can arrest these people instead of shooting them. If we arrest them, then we can strip them down, take their flak pants, flak jackets. Oh, middle. No, no, no. Don't attack the hive. Don't attack the hive. I need you to just actually build the door. Where was the guy I sent to build the door? All right. There we go. That means we can just put some beds in there, make those beds for prisoners, and then we can go on an arresting spree. I think the ring is our best one, is it? Oh, can you arrest them? Oh no, we have to shoot them down, don't we? Damn it. Try to arrest? No, we can. Why can't we try to arrest that one? Oh, never mind. I was doing it wrong. 100% chance to arrest them. That means, no, everyone stick around for a minute. What we're going to want to do is arrest them, strip them, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I want you to strip them, and then I want you to strip them. Oh, so many good toys. Bio-coded EMP launcher. Yep, that's fine. We'll take the regular EMP launcher. What have you got for gear? Ooh, machine pistol, good. Not good enough. And what have you got for gear? Never mind, we'll find out in a minute. Oh, Ancients just went hostile. What the... How did you just go hostile? Oh, we arrested your mate, didn't we? You know what? We may just have to shoot you. Bit of a downside. Turns out these bugs have went manhunter. I have no idea why. I assume it's because he did something stupid. Well, we'll let everyone choose their targets as they may. Oh, okay, that's fine. Just take out the bugs, please. Yeah, just take out the bugs. Why have you switched to the wrong weapon? That's kind of annoying. Come on, people. Get your murder on. Perfect. Now we've got that prisoner in there. We can strip them off. And yeah, this is going to be a very, 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 very profitable day. Just, let's see what we got out of all of this. After a quick, very rough setup, we've barely managed to get ourselves stabilized. Thankfully, we did activate that, or is it that strange feeling thing, so we've got another 12 hours of a plus 15 moodlet bonus, which we desperately need. We've also unloaded some pemmican for everyone to eat, so everyone's fairly happy. We've moved in most of the bedfurs. Oh wait, who's supposed to be in a relationship? I think it's these two, is it? Ring and Pinky want to sleep together. That could be helpful if they get some loving on tonight. Now, this place is filthy. We can clean it up, and we have kept the prisoners. You may be wondering why, considering none of them have the traits that allow them to, well, join the colony. However, we do need some medical experience for our people. Currently, we do want to install some bionics and a few things later on, so getting our medical up to level 12 is pretty much a minimum requirement. Yeah, that's not very good, but on the bright side, we have got a lot more equipment and armor. If we check it out, we've got steel flak helmet, flak jacket, flak vest, flak jacket, flak pants, flak vest, flak jacket, and marine armor, hyperweave button-down shirt, and synthread pants. I gave it to Pinky because, well, Pinky's our only good cook right now, and if we lose them, that would be a bit of a problem. But that worked out pretty well. We do have some stuff degrading outside, but for a first night, we went in, we cleaned it out, we got a bunch of medical experience, and we also got a bunch of weapons and armor. And we now have the tech print for cataphract armor, which is so far down the tech tree that Yeah, I'm not sure we would ever get that far. Where is it? I can't. It's yeah, it's miles away. It's all the way down here. It's just below space travel. We'll activate it, but won't get any use out of it. Anyway, I'm going to cut that out there for today. I think we got plenty of footage in, and we did pretty well, I'm thinking. Next time, though, it won't be nearly as much cooking. We've done most of our cooking for a while. We're going to be down here, and we're going to be just traveling from point to point, and we are going to start clearing out as many of these ancient dangers as we possibly can to get even more goodies. I want to tech everyone up. Now, there is one thing that I'd like your opinion on. When it comes down to the weaponry, you can only equip certain sizes. For example, like we can't grab a thrombo horn and give it to someone who's holding a heavy SMG or a chain shotgun because it's too heavy. Now, I think there's adjustments I can make in the mod to allow that. The plan is sort of like to have 5 really heavily armed, marine armored nutters going around the place, armed with, you know, mono swords and very heavy charge rifles. That would be the sort of plan, but we can't do that with the way the mod's currently configured. We can change it, but that might be too overpowered. I don't know. I like the idea of having an all-out squad of melee and shooters, but maybe you feel differently. Anyway, let me know in the comments and we'll see how it works out. Oh yeah, hope you enjoyed, and good luck.